Les hivers sur le bateau, ça se vit excessivement bien. J'adore le calme qu'une belle neige amène à la ville de Toronto. J'aime la glace sur le lac. J'aime les canards qui viennent du nord, qu'on voit pas pendant l'été. Toutes ces choses-là en fait une saison vraiment spectaculaire. Je vois ici, j'ai la tour dans ma fenêtre en avant. J'ai les condos tout autour de moi. Quand un brouillard rentre, quand une tempête passe, on est dedans. On peut voir le temps passer. On peut voir la météo se passer autour de toi. À l'intérieur du bateau, rien vraiment change. J'ai 25 degrés, tout est beau. S'il y a un petit courant d'air, tu te mets des bas. Mais jusqu'à moins 30, avec le chauffage que j'ai, c'est toujours confortable. Les gens te demandent toujours, il ne fait pas froid sur le bateau. Puis avec un tout petit peu de planification, tu trouves que ça se vit vraiment comme dans une maison parce que c'est un tout petit espace. Quand il y a du vent dehors, tu le sens, le vent. Le bateau bouge. Quand il y a de la pluie verglaçante, tu entends le clic-clic-clic sur le métal. Tu es vraiment en contact direct avec ce qui se passe dehors. Pendant l'hiver, le rythme change même à l'intérieur. On passe beaucoup plus de temps à lire, à regarder des émissions de télévision, à relaxer. Puis même lorsqu'on fait notre cuisine, j'ai le four au diesel, mais c'est pas un four, c'est juste un réchaud au diesel. Alors, c'était comme un slow cooker. Alors, pendant l'hiver, je mange plus de stew, plus de sauce, de chili, des affaires comme ça. Et puis, des recettes très faciles, mais c'est juste de mettre quelque chose sur le feu et puis ça se prépare pendant une journée complète. Tu peux prendre ton temps avec ça.
Winters on the boat, previous to this year, have been a lot more difficult. If there's a heavy snowfall, we have to bang on the cover to get the snow off. Otherwise, it will make the cover collapse. When it's very windy, sometimes I have to take gravel or get off the boat because the boat rocks a lot, especially if it's an east or a south wind. The west wind is blocked by the buildings next door. But other than that, winters on a boat are the same as winters in an apartment. You're warm inside, you go outside, you're cold. It's good. We have 6 heaters on the boat in the winter, and they generally keep the boat quite warm, except when there's an extremely cold night. The past 2 winters before this one were very cold and snowy, and it was a lot more difficult to keep the boat warm enough. Even with all the heaters running, when it gets down to minus 17 or minus 20 overnight, Henry's room gets to be the coldest. Sometimes he'd have to move onto the couch in the middle of the night if it's extremely cold. Henry sleeps in the V-berth, which is at the front of the boat, and Andy and I sleep in the back in the aft cabin. So he's at the front of the boat, we're at the back. That way we can, because it's such a small space, we can still hear him if he calls out in the night, but we have a little bit more privacy.
Every year I try to create a budget in order that I can do things in order to increase, well, not to increase the value of the boat, just to improve it. I mean, the boat was built in 1980. We've had it for 6 years. Each year is a new project. These hatches were built in 1980. They were originally covered with a coating, and the coating was peeling off. I had them polished, I resealed them and everything, and they still leak. A leaky boat is not a good idea, and I'm tired of fixing them, so I am replacing them. That's just one of the projects we're doing this winter. Really, the cover gives us additional storage space in the winter. Because I'm doing projects, it gives me the extra space in order to be able to work on the projects and do it dry. A lot of the stuff you can't do in the summer, or you don't want to do in the summer, again, because it's so short and you just want to enjoy yourself.
I can't wait for Easter.
Well, Easter's a few months away yet, babe.
Oh, yeah. All done?
Yep. No, sweetie. All aboard. As soon as he set paw on the sailboat, Chris was... Bedtime routine involves Henry brushing his teeth and putting on his pajamas, and then we get him into bed, and I read him a story, and then I usually sing him a lullaby and turn out the light and get him to sleep. Okay, sweetheart, it's time for sleep.